what's your reaction to all that chaos we saw on Capitol Hill yesterday? And what do you think this means for crypto regulation? What happens next?
I think, to be honest, this is a bit of a failure on the industry's part to play this the correct way politically. I think it was a mistake to have all three of these bills voted on at the same time, as opposed to starting with the Genius Act, which is a sort of important must pass and what should be uncontroversial bill to provide a regulatory framework for stablecoins. And then I think it's a failure to educate some of the key folks involved. I think there are some Republicans who feel like they don't really understand what this legislation is about, and the crypto industry needs to do a better job to fix that. And I think that there are some members, especially of the Freedom Caucus, who are a little bit confused about the difference between a private stablecoin and a central bank digital currency, and that we as an industry need to do a better job describing why those two things are distinct and should not be treated the same way. But I think that the future of crypto legislation really does sort of hang on whether we are able to get the Genius Act specifically passed into law or not. If we do so, I think that will provide momentum for future legislative efforts. And I think if that doesn't happen, it's going to be very hard to convince House leadership to take up crypto legislation in the future.
And we're going to dig deeper into these three bills in just a second, but the measure had been widely expected to pass, and the failure of the rule yesterday was a rare case of House Republicans refusing to take direction from President Trump, who urged them to vote yes in a post on his Truth Social site.